Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
I believe that there's a silent majority out there that is looking at us, and I think they understand that what is happening in our country, it is not the Canada that we know. We have to fight for our freedom. Right now, we cannot take for granted our freedom. So I don't understand, but I think our politicians in Ottawa, our politicians in Quebec, in Ontario, in BC, in Alberta, will understand, and I'm pretty optimistic that at the end, freedom will win, because freedom always wins.
Well, folks, you never know who you're bump into at an anti-lockdown protest, and I'm with the People's Party of Canada leader, Maxime Bernier. Now, Maxime, when I met you exactly a week ago today in Peterborough, I saw the Peterborough police giving you a ticket just for, as far as I could tell, you were simply speaking in a public park. What was that all about?
Yes, I received that ticket, but as you know, I won't pay that ticket. You know, it's against our freedoms. It's against my right to travel across the country as a leader of the People's Party of Canada, of a political party. So I won't pay it, and I will contest it, and I will win.
And what was the ticket for exactly?
It was against, they call the Open Ontario Act. I don't know, clause 10, I didn't respect the Open Ontario Act. Can you believe? And that was a rally against lockdowns.
You know, it's incredible. That same city, that same park, last summer, the police not only turned a blind eye to Black Lives Matter demonstrations, they actually bent the knee and they took part in it. I'm really curious, Mr. Bernier, how is it one kind of a protest is politically correct and another you get a $1,500 ticket?
I cannot believe that. You know, that's why we are here today. We must have the right to protest, and look here what is happening right now. People are mad at the police because they don't want us to protest like we are doing right now.
Yeah.
But I think we'll have a lot of people here today. That's our constitutional right to be here and to protest, and why we are the only political party at the federal level against these lockdowns. And I'm saying to people, you know, at the next election, don't waste your vote, please. Vote for what you believe. If you believe in freedom and in this country, I hope you will support us.
You know, and I would think that for Aaron O'Toole, something like the lockdowns we're having right now, Mr. Bernier, the our constitutional rights, as you said, being trampled upon, this would be something for him to knock out of the ballpark, but he's very muted in his criticism. I don't get that either.
Because he's like Justin Trudeau on that. He said it after his leadership. He said the Conservative Party of Canada changed right now under Aaron O'Toole. That's not a conservative anymore. For him, he's going to the left, and he thinks that he will have more support. I don't believe so. But, you know, between you and me, I'm very happy because we are the only real conservative party in this country right now.
Folks, I interrupt this video for a very urgent message. You know it's only a matter of time before the Silicon Valley tech giants come and crush Rebel News, or at least try to crush Rebel News once and for all. We're not going to let that happen. Please go to rebelnews.com. That's rebelnews.com. We need you to sign up with us there on our website. We need your phone number. We need your email address. We do not share your personal information with anyone else. But if we can get that information from you, you can maintain your relationship with Rebel News going forward in the future. Yeah, I really can't put up much of an argument against that. And Mr. Bernier, a lot of people, we're going to have thousands of people out today. What we've seen is a very disturbing trend in the last several weeks. People being identified at an anti-lockdown protest, getting suspended from their jobs, getting fired from their jobs simply for embracing their constitutional rights of freedom of assembly, freedom of speech. What do you make of this?
You know, it's not our country. When things like that happen here, it's not our country. And I'm very pleased that we have people here that have the courage of their conviction. And they're here, and I believe that there's a silent majority out there that is looking at us. And I think they understand that what is happening in our country, it is not the Canada that we know. We have to fight for our freedom. Right now, we cannot take for granted our freedom. So I don't understand, but I think our politicians in Ottawa, our politicians in Quebec, in Ontario, in BC, in Alberta, will understand, and I'm pretty optimistic that at the end, freedom will win, because freedom always wins.
And Mr. Bernier, do you have any prediction on what's going to happen today? Technically, we're all breaking the law here. We're gathering in numbers. We are not wearing masks and so on and so forth. We've had very bad experiences with the Montreal police. Last night, we were following them in the Jewish community, giving huge tickets out to people just walking to a family dinner. How do you think the Montreal police is going to interact with this mass demonstration today?
I hope they will respect the crowd, but I'm not sure, because as you know, they're very aggressive in brackets. But I'm saying to people, if you have a ticket, just do like me, contest it. All these tickets are illegal and unconstitutional. You don't have to pay it. Go and see your lawyer and contest it, and you will win, because we just need one person in court to win, and after that we'll have a case law. So I hope that they will respect us today, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see together what will happen.
And I think you're right. I think the vast majority, if not all of them, are going to be thrown out, Mr. Bernier. But what does that say of our political leaders, our bureaucrats, the health bureaucrats, the police even? It seems that we're in a Canada where they're espousing fear and intimidation tactics. They're making you think you're breaking the law when you're really just embracing the Constitution. What do you have to say about that kind of governance that we're enduring right now?
That's a tyranny. That's not governing, respecting the rule of law, respecting our Constitution. And these politicians will have to be in front of their population maybe this fall at the next general election. And I believe that people will remember that. They will remember who was there with them to fight against these draconian measures that they are imposing on us. And at the end, we're not breaking the law. We are only here to just say to people, we are in a free country and we want to stay in a free country. And I believe that people here are free and responsible. So that's important. But at the end, in the end, this fight, it is an important fight. And I believe that we'll be able to win that. I'm waiting for the next general election, and we'll see what will be the result.
Well, in the meantime, Mr. Bernier, thank you for your time. Stay safe out there, and please try not to get any big tickets like you did in Peterborough or worse, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll do my best.
Okay. Hey, folks, here we are again in Montreal reporting on the situation in Premier Legault's Quebec, where one dare not leave the house at 9:30. Oh, what am I saying? 8 p.m. because of the curfew. But you know what? Doing this reporting means that we have bills to pay. If you can help us out in terms of paying those bills, go to lockdownreports.com, and get the stories that the mainstream media dares not report on.